down all metal weights. I feel heavy. That is what, for 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's week number 6. I'm finally starting to feel a little better, but I know if I push it, I'm going to screw myself up again. So I like train without straps, without wrist straps and stuff, because I know I can't use enough weight without those things. So it keep me from trying to do something too stupid.
Speaking of wrist wraps, what's your feeling about them?
I need them. I mean, I didn't use them when I was younger, but when I started benching over 405, I started using them all the time. Specifically, my wrist to forearm ratio, I have small wrists. There's not a lot of power behind it. There's small joints in general, so when I start to bench, like the next day I'll get up and be sore, but my wrists will hurt, my elbows will hurt, my shoulders will hurt.
I'm the same way.
And I was like 19, it was already hurt. So I knew I was like, I gotta do something. So it wasn't long, I was having like wrist wraps on, like elbow wraps, like knee wraps, belts.
I'm the same way.
Looked
like a mummy.
I haven't started knee wraps yet. I'm gonna start soon. Getting some little yeah, big time.
I mean, there's definitely ways to use them the right way. I'll not say the right way, but there's different ways to use them. Like we have some powerlifters at our gym that are top level powerlifters. Those suckers put them on where they can't even bend their knee. You know what I mean? They walk like this to the rack.
Now, how do you feel about as far as muscle development and wrap?
I think if you need them and you wrap them just enough for support, if you put them on, you can still do this with your knee. It's just enough to give them a little bit of support. Keeps the joint warm. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you wrap them to the point where you're one of those powerlifters, you're trying to hit, 10 reps in the squat. Like they do 1 rep and come out and then they unwrap them. So if you're trying to do 10 reps, you got your knees wrapped like that. I mean, you come up with circulation in your legs. So yes, occlusion training, but this is like beyond. It's like a whole different ballgame. You know? And
it's gonna hinder development of quads.
If you need them, use them. If you don't need them, then don't. But it doesn't make any sense that if you're having pain, that you're gonna go in there and injure yourself. We can just wrap something lightly around your knee. And they get slip-on ones too, like knee sleeves and stuff.
Oh God, rainy days. This knee. I woke up this morning. This knee.
We have like arthritis everywhere around here.
He's an old soul.
I'm a mess. Everything hurts all the time.
See, it's not just me. She makes fun of me. She's like, "You're only 39. You're not 60." I'm like, "Yeah, this hurts."
Like you act so old.
This shoulder, the tendon popped. Actually, I was working Thanksgiving Eve. I saw a friend I didn't see in a while. I went up for a high five. Second I picked my arm up and I heard a pop. It was done. I had to go to the ER right afterwards. They did the X-ray. He didn't see anything in there. He goes, from the sounds of it, it's the tendon that attaches from your shoulder to the clavicle. He goes, you most likely tore that.
From a high five. Yeah. That's one powerful high five when you snap tendons.
A lot of rolling motion going on here.
The gym, the last time I was here, 2008, and I met up with Joe Pacheco here with his wife Tanya. So we haven't spoken like years, and I got a hold of him on his friend of ours had a cell phone. I met up with him here and we worked out together. Then went back to his house, which you guys saw in the story time that we passed earlier, and that was like the last time I saw Joe was that day. So coming back here, walking in here was a little weird. I mean, I miss Joe a lot. It's just the whole situation sucks, but.
Was a tattoo artist, so started pretty young. I think 14 was my first one.
I asked my parents at like 15, I was like, can I get a tattoo? Like, no. No, when you're 18.
From the moment my dad started doing it, that was like a thing. He goes, I'm giving you your first tattoo, so we couldn't wait. It was 16, and he goes, well, your 15th birthday, and that was about 2 months before. He goes, let's do it.
Trained with Nick Wright the other day. You guys know him?
Yeah, I did a collab with him about a month ago.
Big cool, good guy.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Bob Arkin. You guys know him? Rufus Iron?
Yes.
We're trying to get him to come down, but he wound up working. Bob, when you see this, you're the workingest motherfucker around right now.
It's Christmas.
He's like, You know, be an adult and get a job and stuff, like, fine, whatever.
Come play at the gym.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I got a month off from school, so now it's time to just focus on this.
Swaying me back.
Weights are heavier in the left.
This is not really 25, it's 45. You know what happens
It's
is the
only a
further...
10, but it just,
Is it a
looks
10?
like it's- yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have said anything because it looks huge from this angle. It looks like a 25, but I guess as I come up
Normally it's a
closer.
25.
Watch, I'll show you when I'll show you in a second. It looks bigger. 20 years.
That's got to take a toll on your body.
Yeah, but she still looks the same, so obviously she's still doing it.
Man, I'm fried.
So what made you guys want to start competing?
Always had the idea of creating a YouTube channel. So I thought that if I wasn't a natural pro or had any credibility on stage, who would listen to me? What would be the point? So I felt like proving myself on stage, I have some credibility to back it up.
Gotcha. Street cred.
Cred.
What about you?
I did mine at the time. I had stuff going on in my life, and he said, yeah, I'm going to do a show. So I more or less did it to distract myself, keep myself occupied. It was a 24-hour-a-day thing,
It is.
getting your meals in. And it was a phenomenal distraction. I felt great ever since I started doing it. So
Awesome.
it's a lot of fun. Anymore. I've already paid the money halfway through, and then the last 3 weeks, that's it. I'm done. Going to the house, I'm done. The next day, I'm up.
I'm going to eat Burger King.
There's a mark we call the boo-boo mark, and everybody gets it around week 4. You just fucking lose it. You break down. You can't take it anymore. Like, I don't care. I want a cheeseburger. Like, it doesn't, like, the world's hottest girl, my girlfriend, would stand right in front of you naked. You're like, what's that, a burrito behind you? Like, you know, you just don't care anymore.
Oh, I remember. I would walk through Stop and Shop. I would go past the bakery aisle. I would go home having an anxiety attack. Like, I just want cookies.
Cookies are my thing too. So what happened one year?
One year
It was like
I was
2 weeks before show.
I
2
mean, was
weeks.
that 2011?
Yeah.
So 2011, I pushed my weight purposely to like 260 something, so that I can show my clients no matter how fat you get, you can always get back into shape if you know how to do it. So it's like 265, 267, and then in 12 weeks I had to come down to 207 to compete as a heavyweight. So to drop all that weight, which is like 57 pounds in 12 weeks, I was pushing it pretty hard.
He was miserable.
So like 3 or 4 weeks out, it was at my rope. I'm like, I'm fucking done. Like I just don't give a shit anymore. I'm like, and for some reason I like Burger King. I'm like, I'm fucking going to Burger King. Right? So Kari does her reverse psychology. She goes, go ahead, go to Burger King. I'm like, fucking get out of my way. So I start walking to the door. She's like,
I was like, oh,
hang on,
shit.
you gotta handle this. Like, you really don't want to do this. I'm like, yes I do, and you just told me to, so I'm gonna do it. She kind of talked me down from it. But
What
I was
did
on
I
my way to
tell you?
Burger King.
What did I tell you?
Huh?
What was lying to you?
You know, your brain is. I said, yeah, your brain's lying to you. Like it wants it, but it doesn't really want it. It wants it, but you don't need it. It's lying to you.
And you know what the bitch is? It never tastes as good on the other
No,
side.
when you're done with it, you're like, what the fuck?
Never
Like,
tastes
that
as
just
good on
wasn't
the
even
other
good.
side.
Like, damn it, I gotta go do cardio now. That damn cheeseburger, it sucks.
I would spend hours online at night just watching YouTube videos, all kinds of crazy videos, and it got to a point dieting. I would go online for about 3 hours straight, look up different restaurants and their menus. Like, oh, I can't wait. I'm done. I'm getting that.
I would torture myself with man versus food at like 2 in the morning. Like laying in bed, I'm like, I know I'm gonna regret this, and I put it on, and I'm like, my stomach is growling. I get up and have some water, lay back down. It sucks. But then
I just won. He goes, what? I was like, I just won. I have my pro card. He goes, you got to be kidding me. How'd Nick do? I was like, he's going up soon. He looked like he did real well. I think he has. He goes, call me immediately after he's done. He went up there, announced him as
Are you
winner.
guys
I
throwing the
texted
same
him.
show?
Same show.
And you guys train together for it?
Yeah.
That's badass.
And he was going nuts. He's on Facebook, 2 more pro cards for the team, and then like a month later, he ended up getting a pro win. So
Yeah.
The
It's
bitch
Chris
of it
Lovell,
was,
right?
yeah.
Chris Lovell, yeah, he's pro this
The
year.
bitch of it is, the show we both turned pro, he smoked everyone. Like, walking out on stage, it's like, okay, Justin got his damn pro card. and I'm neck and neck with people, so I'm sweating my ass off just as good turn pro. I'm after another damn show to qualify.
Well, he's eating cheeseburgers in front of you, like son of a
Oh,
bitch.
it was to the point where right at the end of like the sequence, you're moving everyone around, dead ass center the whole time. And I'm sitting next to one of the promoters. He goes, "All right, get him off the stage. We know we won. Get him off the stage before the routines, before everything." So I'm sitting there sweating bullets like Jesus Christ.
While I was sitting there, I was watching because I could see them all at once, and he can't really see them. And I'm looking, I was like, he definitely has this. I was sitting with his parents, they're like, why is he on the end? I was like, clearly look at him against these guys. These guys are up there shaking, posing, and he's just locked in there, not shaking, smiling, and you could see he clearly had it. So they just sort of pushed him off to the end because he had to win.
There was a guy I trained named Rich, I just put this up not long ago, and he was a lightweight, but he wasn't good enough to win the national lightweight. So like if we dropped 7 or 8 more
You guys,
pounds
I
in bantamweight,
right?
yeah, I was like, if we dropped the bantamweight, you'll definitely smoke everybody. So we got him down, and he goes down to Florida, and he calls me and says, "Man, I don't think I did very well." So what happened? He goes, "Oh, they took me to shut me off to the side, you know, out of everything." And I was like, "Fuck, how did he?" I'm like, "Man, those other guys must have been really good. This guy, he was good." And then I got the call later, and he's like, "Dude, I won." He goes, "They just we're like, we're not even gonna judge him. Let's just put him off to the side. We gave him all straight first." He goes, but the whole time he's just like, "Man, I don't," you know, he was all upset. He's like, "I worked so hard." And da da da. But they do that.
Messes with your head.
And sometimes they reverse judge shows. Like that happened to me before. They take the last call out, and make them first. It's like you're fat as shit on stage, and you're like, "Holy shit, I'm first call out. I'm gonna win." And like, you know, Aaron Clark, you guys know who he is?
Yeah.
He was in my class, and I'm like, "I just beat this guy. Like, there's no way I beat this guy." So I come off stage, and Kari's like, "Oh yeah, they reverse judge. You're in the last call out." They do shit to mess with your head. Sometimes you can't be like, you know, "Oh, I won, I got it." Until you have that trophy in your hand, at the end of it, like you don't know.
I remember sitting there, they were calling out the placings, and it got down to me and this other kid, and there was one kid I thought had me. I'm sitting there, I was already in my head, I was like, damn it, I lost this. Then I was give that second place trophy to so-and-so, and it still didn't register in my
You're going to
head.
take it away from him?
The other promoter walked by, I'm standing there, I'm the last person that got called out. I didn't realize I won yet. He walks by, he goes, "You just won this." I was, oh my God.
That's funny.
I just won. He goes, "What?" I was like, "I just won. I have my pro card." He goes, "You got to be kidding me. How'd Nick do?" I was like, "He's going up soon. He looked like he did real well. I think he has." He goes, "Call me immediately after he's done." He went up there, announced him as winner.
You guys are
I
throwing the
texted
same
him.
show?
Same show.
And you guys train together for it?
Yeah.
That's badass.
And he was going nuts. He was on Facebook, 2 more pro cards for the team, and then like a month later, he ended up getting a pro win. So
Yeah.
The
It's
bitch
Chris
of it
Lovell,
was,
right?
yeah.
Chris Lovell, yeah. He's pro this
The
year.
bitch of it is, the show we both turned pro, he smoked everyone. Like, walking out on stage, it's like, okay, Justin got his damn pro card, and I'm neck and neck with people, so I'm sweating my ass off. Justin's good turn pro. I'm after another damn show to qualify.
Well, he's eating cheeseburgers in front of you, like son of a
Oh,
bitch.
it was to the point where right at the end of like the sequence, you're moving everyone around, dead ass center the whole time. And I'm sitting next to one of the promoters. He goes, "All right, get him off the stage. We know we won. Get him off the stage before the routines, before everything." So I'm sitting there sweating bullets like Jesus Christ.
While I was sitting there, I was watching because I could see them all at once, and he can't really see them. And I'm looking, I was like, he definitely has this. I was sitting with his parents, they're like, why is he on the end? I was like, clearly look at him against these guys. These guys are up there shaking, posing, and he's just locked in there, not shaking, smiling, and you could see he clearly had it. So they just sort of pushed him off to the end because he had to win.
There was a guy I trained named Rich, I just put this up not long ago, and he was a lightweight, but he wasn't good enough to win the national lightweight. So like if we dropped 7 or 8 more
You guys,
pounds in bantamweight,
right?
yeah, I was like, if we dropped the bantamweight, you'll definitely smoke everybody. So we got him down, and he goes down to Florida, and he calls me and says, "Man, I don't think I did very well." So what happened? He goes, "Oh, they took me to shut me off to the side, you know, out of everything." And I was like, "Fuck, how did he?" I'm like, "Man, those other guys must have been really good. This guy, he was good." And then I got the call later, and he's like, "Dude, I won." He goes, "They just we're like, we're not even gonna judge him. Let's just put him off to the side. We gave him all straight first." He goes, but the whole time he's just like, "Man, I don't," you know, he was all upset. He's like, "I worked so hard." And da da da. But they do that.
Messes
You know?
with your head.
And sometimes they
Big time.
reverse judge shows. Like that happened to me before. They take the last call out, and make them first. It's like you're fat as shit on stage, and you're like, "Holy shit, I'm first call out. I'm gonna win." And like, you know, Aaron Clark, you guys know who he is?
Yeah.
He was in my class, and I'm like, "I just beat this guy. Like, there's no way I beat this guy." So I come off stage, and Kari's like, "Oh yeah, they reverse judge. You're in the last call out." So they do shit to mess with your head. Sometimes you can't be like, you know, "Oh, I won, I got it." Until you have that trophy in your hand, at the end of it, like you don't know.
I remember sitting there, they were calling out the placings, and it got got down to me and this other kid, and there was one kid I thought had me. I'm sitting there. I was already in my head. I was like, damn it, I lost this. Then I was give that second place trophy to so-and-so, and it still didn't register in my head.
You're going to take it away from him?
The other promoter walked by. I'm standing there. I'm the last person that got called out. I didn't realize I won yet. He walks by. He goes, "You just won this." Oh my God.
That's funny. Absolutely. I was a good student. No, I was a good student. Guys here join Gold's Gym. Yeah, they got a pool there. I know one person. Can I go to the gym with you? Like, you go to the gym? Yeah, so you get out of class, I run up to Henry in the hall. I'm like, yo, so be at my house at 2:30. I was like, we're taking Kari to the gym. And he was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, I'm dead serious. Don't be late. Please don't be late. So he's like, all right. So we go pick her up. We go to the gym. She goes in to change. We get out of the locker room. We start warming up. It was an incline bench. And I think I was like a junior in high school because she was a senior. And I'd never touched a 55-pound dumbbell in my life. It's like 35s, right? But today I was going 55s because she was there. Of course. So she's not even out there yet. I'm like, all right, I got to get these. So I got them on my knees, and I'm ready. And Henry's like behind me, spotting me, standing on the platform. And she comes out, and I pick them up, and I push it up. And as soon as I push it up, I straight down. It hits me right in the face. While she's like directly on the side of me, and I fell off the bench onto the ground, like on my side. And I look up, and she's like on her knees. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Like, I did that on purpose. It happens all the time, you know, no big deal. So I had like this big goose egg on my head. So we do a couple sets of chest, then went back to like 35s, and I figured I'd just watch it like I'm an impressor. So me and Henry go over to the lat pull-down machine, and I put like the whole stack on it for some reason. Never even used more than like 50 pounds on it. I'm like fucking hanging from it, like trying to get it down. Like my feet are off the ground, I'm dangling, and I'm like, oh, damn it. Henry's he's grabbing it, we're trying to pull it down. He's like, you should lighten it up. Like, yeah. Lighten it up a little bit. And she doesn't even pay attention to anything, but that's like my only gym fail there. I never fell off a treadmill or anything like that. Or
our probably favorite story, we're at the gym. This guy, we'd never seen him there before. Warming up on bench, he's got 225 on there. He's struggling to get like 4. So he goes to go up on the weight. You think he'd grab 10s, 2 more plates. He's got 405 on there. Guy's pacing back and forth, 45 minutes.
No one's behind the bar.
He gets it off, struggling to get off. Finally gets it, comes on about an inch. Boom! Straight through his neck. Everyone's running across the gym to help him. He went into the locker room about 45 minutes. Never saw him in the gym again.
We had this one guy who was an Asian dude. He always wore like a flannel shirt and his thick glasses. He was benching like 225 and it was hard for him. We were working at Gold's Gym at the time. There's nobody there in the afternoon, just him and a couple people. So he puts like 4 or 5 and like we're kind of like, oh shit, this guy's pretty strong. And I had to go do something. I was the manager of the gym. So he unracks it and drops it on his chest and pins himself. Now the only person there is this girl Ani, who's like 105 pounds. She's got her earphones in. He's like, out. So she's like doing it. She's not paying attention. She turns around and runs it. She's trying to pull it off him. And she's like, help, yelling through the gym. So we run up, we pull it off him, right? He's like, oh, you know, I just lost my grip a little bit or whatever. He like adjusts the plates to make sure they're on solid. He's like, you know, I'm gonna do another set. So he walked around, wasn't gonna drink, went in the locker room, then walked out the fucking door and left all the weights on there. It's like 8 years later, we're at this new gym. And I walk in, I see the same dude fucking circling the bench like a shark in a different gym, right? He's got 405 on there. I'm like, this is the same dude that got pinned. He's like, let me see if he can do it now. Right? He walks, and walked right out the fucking door. Like, he didn't even unrack it. And we're like, maybe he's going to get something in his trunk, like a smelling salt or something, to come back. He never came back. I was like, man, this guy just loads plates up, walks around. He's still, like, it's not even like there's people in the gym, like he's trying to impress girls or anything. There's nobody in the gym. Like, he just walks around it, then takes off out the door. And I'm like,
visualize it for next time.
I don't know. It's been 8 years and he still hasn't gotten it, so I don't know.
Yeah, but for a while, he saw you and he's like, turn boys.
What is he doing here? I grew up around here. We came back with my parents.
Yeah, I've seen your videos, you guys.
Cool. You guys trained this?
I just came out.
Yeah, I just finished up. I was doing a heavy bench day today.
You hurt your right benching?
Now I was squatting.
Anyway, while you're training. You guys, honey, you want to put them in a video?
They're on camera. Hi guys. What's your names?
I'm Tony Quintanilla from Somerset, Mass.
I'm Jim Marcotte from Somerset, Mass. I compete in the USAPL. So.
Cool. Are you doing the powerlifting?
Yeah.
You were talking about that? Cool. So when's your next meet?
Collegiate Nationals in April.
Nice. So when do you start training for that? Like
pretty much right now.
Right now? It's like Christmas time. Right?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Good. When are you doing powerlifting, bodybuilding?
I just come here and do
try
a
to get
little
huge.
bit of, trying to get a big cut, and that's about it.
So how long you guys lived in this area? Did you grow up around?
I grew up here.
Well, there used to be a gym right down the street called Sports Plus. You guys remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
It was a gold gym and stuff. That's where I first started training back in the day.
Back in the young days.
Back in the day, like 25 years ago. How old are you again?
I'm 43.
Still puppies. Cool.
Yeah.
23 and you're already breaking your eyes and stuff?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
badass. I don't think I got my first broken eye until I was like 28, 29. South Carolina, dude, they ripped my shirt off, the bow tie, my pants came off. I'm like running through there in my underwear and socks. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Ridiculous.
Luckily, I'll have that bar separate for us.
That's like, I can't think of his name, August.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of...
Those gym with Steve Reeves and all this.
Back in the day, yeah.
I'm married to, I'm cousins with TJ Capecchi.
Okay, yeah.
So I said, that looks like Jerry Ward.
Yeah, I'm something in my family.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you to compete.
Not anymore, I just retired. I competed for 20 years. I tore my pec and that's...
Oh, no shit. Yeah, I knew you were competing or somewhere.
Yeah, I moved down to Maryland in 2005. The end of 2005. I've been down there ever since. I make my way up here usually like once or twice a year.
You look familiar, man. I said, gee, man.
Okay, thanks, man.
It's beyond my age group, man. I'm 62. I just figured out how to put my cell phone on.